Good game.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, first off, how'd that feel?
Good. I felt good.
Feels really good.
Yeah.
We talked about it a few times up here. It's really incredible to see you and Lainey getting a lot of playing time as sophomores. How does that feel, knowing that they trust you to put you guys out there?
It makes me, I feel, comfortable now more than I did last year being a sophomore. And I didn't play much last year, so it definitely feels better to be out there.
Yeah, but you were there with the team and you were a part of the whole run. Yeah. So just to you, Lainey, great game, great threes. It was amazing. Mr. T, was up here calling your shots for you. So he was definitely on your side. I just asked her, how does it feel to be out there as a sophomore, being trusted in these big games, being a part of this?
Well, it's a little scary, actually, when you, actually think about it.
Yeah.
Because you're out there and you're like, this is a very big conference game. You could, even I'm talking to the seniors before the game, and they're still getting the nervous, little chills in your stomach. But once that tip-up starts, you don't think about that.
Yeah. It's
just you're in the game. And then I looked up at one point, and I'm like, we're up at, 14 right now. I'm like, go us.
Yeah. That feels good.
For sure. That's a big thing is just being able to go out there and perform. We talked about it at the beginning of the game. This gym felt super tense. I don't get to make it to very many basketball games, but this was a very tense environment. And for you guys to go out there and to kind of throw stuff to the wind and just go out there and play and have fun, that's really fun to watch. So.
It was awesome to watch you guys contribute on the offensive side of things. I mean, you guys, even last year, you guys played great defense. It's one of the things that you guys do really well across the board as a team. But to see you two be able to contribute on the offensive side of things, even though they're kind of playing off of you guys, right? They're taking Cam and Allie away. But to see you guys contribute offensively to open those girls up a little bit later, even in the season, is huge. How'd that first three feel for you, Lainey?
Well, I've been It all started with my charge because I've been trying to get one all year, and I take the ugliest charges. Absolutely, I go back and watch them. I'm like, what am I doing? But I took it, and me and Cameron just look at each other because she knows how bad I've
talked about it in reading this morning.
Yeah,
really?
I'm like, I just can't get it, and then it was that same possession. I'm like, I'm gonna shoot this. I'm like,
she already decided.
Yeah, because he told me, he took me out. He's like, nothing against you. He's like, I know you're just not very comfortable right now because even in practice, I've been in a slump. I wasn't good, but yesterday I finally started to make some, and so he just told me, he's like, go look to shoot. And I did.
Yeah. You have three tonight? You went three?
I had two.
You had two?
Yep.
2 for 3?
Yep.
And Cam, you had a couple, right?
He was 2 for 4.
Yeah, 2 for 4?
Yeah.
How'd your first one feel? Because you also made your first one, didn't you?
No, I missed my first one, which I always miss my first one. I can't, if I'm going to shoot in a game, I have to airball the first one.
Okay. It's just the rule?
Yeah, the last home game we had, maybe not the last one, but one of the beginning ones, it was not good. I think I airballed 3 in a row. Not even going to lie. And then I was like, I don't even want to shoot anymore.
Don't give me the ball.
Yeah, I was like, I'll pass it to you, but do not, I'm not looking at the hoop, which I probably should have, but.
I think just being around all these great shooters, it's just kind of hard to come in because you see them. They can shoot 45 out of 50, and you come in, you're like, I can shoot 20 out of 50.
Maybe on a good day.
Yeah.
But is that something that motivates you guys?
Oh yeah. If they're making them, and then you get that open three, you're thinking, well, man, we're making our threes. It just kind of it's a vibe going down.
Yeah, for sure. If you guys could, just kind of talk about the seniors that you guys get to play with. This is a big game for them. This is a big game for you guys every single year, right? And I'm not sure, it may have been 1 or 2 times that they've beat St. James in a regular season game, not a tournament or anything like that. But just talk about the seniors that you guys get to play with and how that influences you guys playing basketball.
I want to start with Brynn because she really got it started for us. She did. At the beginning of that game, I think she had a layup, and then she drained a 3, and then it was 7-0 at the beginning, and it was all her. And then I think Allie ended up making a layup or something, and then they just kept going from there, which felt really good. Allie's a heck of a ball player. Being able to just practice with them, too, it's just makes you feel like you're getting better.
Yeah.
I think the environment tonight on the court was one of the best ones because I know a lot of the seniors, they get in the moment and they don't get a call. They get in their head. And I think tonight we just didn't do it, and they kept pushing through. And I think really, like, Cameron, Novak, Allie, when they play D, like –
they're playing D.
Yeah.
They're not letting you score.
And especially, like, you'll get yelled at on the court, but you all got to know, like, it's not you're not getting punished. They've been playing with these girls for so long. They've been playing at such a higher level. They just want you to
They want to win.
Yeah, they want you to step up to their level. And I think that momentum, that push is kind of what is bringing us up. And
yeah, you said it perfectly. You can't take it. It's not like they're yelling at you. They're not attacking you. It's not personal. They want to win. They're trying to elevate you to that level that they are. I mean, they're a little older, right? They've been playing for a while, and I think it's awesome that you guys have that mentality of you want to get better, you want to get more on that level with them, and that you're taking the criticism not with angst or like you getting upset about it. You're just taking it and you're getting better and you're learning from. That's awesome. That speaks to the culture that you guys have on the team.
Oh yeah, and they'll criticize, like Brynn tonight. She yelled at me for something I don't even remember, and then we immediately went into a timeout. She's like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell." I'm like, "Brynn, it's okay." I'm like, "I messed up."
Into the third quarter, we came in, and it was like 20 seconds on the clock, and I don't even know what I was doing, actually. I did not have a man at all. I was in the middle of paint like, gosh, I hope there's no shooters. And we come off, and she's like, "Hey, who are you guarding?" And I'm like, I was guarding this person. At the end of that, I was guarding no one. I didn't even know where she was at. I'm gonna be honest. And she's like, "You gotta guard him." And I was like, I know. Like I had already thought about that in the middle of it. I was like, I probably should go find my girl, but it was so in the moment with like 2 seconds left. I couldn't even process anything. But that's what she said. She's like, "I'm not trying to yell at you." And I was like, no, I get it. I would have yelled at me if I wasn't guarding anyone. Like.
I love that attitude.
Yeah, that's one of those things that you don't see a lot with underclassmen. I coach a lot of sports, so I see it all the time. And if an underclassman is getting yelled at by a senior, right, they start to fold, they start to go under. But you guys, it seems like you guys accept criticism, right?
Oh yeah,
we had some coaches.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
We know they're just doing it out of love. Like they're just like our relationship outside of basketball, like. We're all nice to each other. We're all a family. We don't have any drama on the team.
Yeah.
And I think that's just part of it. When they give you criticism, it's not like in a hateful way.
You just gotta know.
Yeah, you just gotta know.
And that also helps you guys whenever you guys go out and play in big games like this. Like, hey, I know that Brynn has my back. I know that Allie has my back.
Oh yeah.
No matter what, and you can kind of see that the way that you guys play defense is amazing to me because I always say the best ball players, doesn't matter what sport it is, always find a way around the ball. And the 5 girls that are always on the court tonight, you guys were at the ball every single time, and that's just a lot of fun to watch. So that was cool.
Yeah, great game, girls.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think that's all we got for you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
All right.
I'm so sorry about these.
It's all good.
I think I left them sweaty. All right. Brynn.
Brynn, you get to pick which sweaty ones you want.
Yes.
Not Cameron Ryerson's.
Brynn.
Hello.
Coming out on fire.
Player of the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't gotta say that.
No, it's true.
Oh, no, it's true.
100%.
You scored the first 7 points of the game by yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I was
What?
kind of holding a grudge from last time.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
So at the tournament, when we played them in the championship, I only had 2 points.
Yeah.
I was coming off the game where I got the technical, and I was like in my head. So they weren't guarding me.
Yeah.
Like they were in the lane, sagging back on me, and I thought about that leading up to this game, and I was like, I gotta score. I gotta prove to myself that I got it.
Yeah.
I mean, that first basket, that layup, you hit a nice little post move down there, and then you came right back on the ensuing offensive possession after a turnover, or off of St. James turnover, coming down on offense. You hit that 3, and we're like, oh, Brynn's gonna have a good night tonight.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah. It's funny that you say things like that because a lot of people, they come back and that might be the thought that lives in their head, the negative thoughts the whole time. So it sounds like that, it was something to challenge. It wasn't anything against St. James.
Oh, no.
Right? It was 100% like you were fighting with yourself to go out and prove. What goes through your head? How do you deal with that?
Well, I watch a lot of film, so all this weekend I was watching our game against them in Sullivan, and I was looking at what I could have done better. Obviously, me and Cam Novak, we just kept telling each other, we got to drive more. We got to get the attention of the other girls so that we can pass out to Cam and Allie for the shots. Yeah. And tonight, it wasn't just them shooting, it was everyone.
Yeah,
the whole team was on fire.
For sure.
Yeah. And they shot it great as a team tonight.
Some of the best, you hear some of the best players in the world, doesn't matter what sport it is, they watch a ton of film. They do a lot of self-evaluation. They spend a lot of time, and that says a lot about, who you are and who you are as a competitor, because a lot of people don't do that. They may say they do, but do they really take anything from watching that? So that's really cool to hear. I mean, that's awesome. Tonight, it just looked like it looked like you were trying to do everything. You were a little bit. There was multiple times, and I don't get to watch very many games, but there's multiple times where if the ball was there, Brynn was there. It doesn't matter if it was on offense or defense, and that's a lot of fun to watch. And you guys make it super competitive against other teams to move the ball around. So is that part of Coach Van Leer's philosophy? Is that what he's preaching to you guys?
What?
To fight for every ball, to make them work for everything.
Yes. So talking about our last game again against them, they had 40-something rebounds. We had 20-something.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They had a whole 20 rebounds on us last game. So he was definitely preaching boxing out, getting rebounds, not letting them have second chances.
Yeah.
That was a lot about tonight.
That's awesome.
I think you guys did a great job of that tonight, though. You really did limit second chances. You guys did. I'd imagine you guys are up on rebounds, especially tonight. So
hopefully,
I'd say so.
If not, we're running.
I love that, though.
The other question I had was, you haven't got to do this a lot. This is like your first full year, right?
Yes,
and actually, you talked to Coach Van Leer. I talked to him multiple times, and he's like, Brynn is the girl that we need. Like, she's the one that does everything. She's a part of that. How does it feel to be a part of this team and to not just be there on the sideline like you were before, but being on the court, playing with these girls that you grew up with? How does that feel?
It means a lot. It means the world to me.
Yeah.
Basketball was my life before I got injured, and finding myself off the court was really difficult. So finding myself back on the court is just exciting and fun, and being able to share it with my teammates is exciting and fun. And I love it. My teammates, they support me no matter what. If I'm not even hitting my shots, they're just like, keep shooting, keep taking it. And if you don't see it, then I'm here. Yeah.
That's very similar to the keep shooting. The support system was very similar to what your two sophomore teammates were saying about the culture you older girls have really instilled on them. Is they understand that the criticism, the passion on the court, right? It might come out in a yelling tone, but it's all love, and it's just trying to get them better. And that just speaks volumes. As a high school program, to be able to have that communication, that on-court communication, even off-court communication, and feel supported while you're getting kind of criticized for something that you do, that's huge.
I'm glad they feel that way, because I apologize to them so much for yelling at them.
Yeah, that's exactly what Lainey said. She said, I got yelled at by Brynn, whenever it was during the game, and you sat down on the bench and you said, hey, I didn't mean to yell at you. And they're like, oh no, I deserved it. And that says a lot about who you guys are.
Yeah, it says a lot about them for wanting to learn.
Yeah, because if underclassmen can take criticism, right, your team is only going to build, and you see that a lot in other sports. I told them that, where younger classmen get criticism and they just fold, or they don't listen to it, they tune it out. But that just speaks to the culture you girls and Coach Van Leer have built with the team, that everybody's a part of it, everybody's learning. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome to see.
Special.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, I think that's all we got for you.
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Great game.
It was fun.
It's always fun watching you out there.